Hello friends, hope everything is fine with you guys. In this lecture we will take a look at CSS font family property. Now you can ask why it is used. The font family property specifies the font for an element. You can provide several font names as a fallback. I mean to say, at first you will provide the font which you like. Let me show you an example first. Let's write here style, and within the style let's select our body. Now provide a font family. Say Arial, Helvetica, Courier. These are all sans serif font. And at last, let's provide sans serif. And at last, provide a semicolon. Now let me explain. So first we have provided Arial. So when this page is loading, the browser will search for the Arial font. If it has, then the body font will be Arial. If the Arial font is not there, then it will search for the next font, which is Helvetica. And if Helvetica is there, then the body font will be Helvetica. And if it's not, then it will search for Courier. And if it's not, then it will provide any sans serif font that is present. And say for example you didn't provide this sans serif font, then what will happen? So first it will search for Arial, then Helvetica, then Courier, and if all of these three are not present, then the body font will be browser's default font. Yes friend, this is the logic behind font family. And another thing that I would like to say, that there are two types of font. One is family name and another is generic family name. These are this Arial, Helvetica, Courier. These are all family name. And the generic family name is this one, sans serif. I mean to say, this Arial, Helvetica, Courier, all of these fonts are sans serif fonts. So start with family names and at last provide the generic family name. It's the best practice. Now we have many generic family names like say serif, sans serif, monospace, etc. Now these are the sans serif fonts. You can ask what are serif fonts. Now I am providing you some example of serif fonts. Some are say Times New Roman, Bodoni, Georgia, Times, Garamond, like this. Now you can ask what is the difference between sans serif font and serif font. Well, let me open Photoshop. Well, here it is our Photoshop. Now let's go to File, New, and let's create a new file. Now let me start drawing here. Let's select the brush tool and let me reduce the brush size a little bit. Yup. Now let me write a C here. This is one C and this is another C. So this is just for example I'm showing you so that you have a clear concept over what are serif fonts and what are sans serif fonts. This is a serif font which has tail at the ends, and this is a sans serif font which doesn't have a tail at the end of its stroke or at the end, whatever you can say. So those fonts which have tails at their ends, these are known as serif fonts, and those fonts which doesn't have these tails, these are sans serif fonts. Now let's take a look. Yup, here is our text editor. Now let's write here something. Say H1, hi there, and after that within P let's write here my name is Shupriyo. Now let's save it. Let's open in our browser. Now we have provided sans serif font. This is the sans serif font. See, it doesn't have any tails at their end. Now let's come here and provide the P selector a font family of say serif. Let's save it, and before that let's provide say Georgia. Let's save it. Now come here and hit refresh. See, now we have little tails at the end. See here, P. At the end we have a tail that's extending at both the ends. See this S. Now previously it wasn't there. Let me refresh it once more by just commenting it. Now let's save it. Come here, hit refresh. See, now we don't have those tails. So these are sans serif. This is the sans serif font. And now when we are uncommenting it and let's refresh, this is the serif font. So that's it, friends. In this lecture we have seen how we can use font family property, and also we have seen some little bit here and there that's regarding this font family, and also we have got a clear idea which are serif fonts and which are sans serif fonts. We have also seen some example. Let me provide here some more, like say Times, comma, Times New Roman, like this. Now let's save it. That's it. See you in the next lecture. Till then, have fun. Take care.